Okay, so it looks like Meagan Good is 100% over Devon Franklin. She has moved on fast with Jonathan Majors and is not looking back. After her divorce from Devon, everyone thought that she was never going to find love in Hollywood and that she was going to be lonely forever. But Meagan is now claiming that not only is she in a better place now, but she also gave credit to Tyler Perry and Jonathan Majors for saving her and getting her out of a dark place. Well, people have had strong reactions to Meagan's words, and while a lot of people love it for her, even more people feel a type of way about her associating herself with two men who are known for being shady. So what exactly did Jonathan Majors and Tyler Perry save Meagan from? And is Jonathan really innocent of those DV charges he faced last year? I'm not gonna lie, the news of Meagan's relationship with Jonathan was completely random because we didn't even know that they were seeing each other that way. She seemed really heartbroken after her divorce from Devon Franklin, and even though she had a few casual flings, they were nothing serious, and she claimed that she was still trying to heal from her divorce from Devon. She and Devon were married for almost 10 years, so it only made sense that she would want to take her time before jumping into a new relationship. However, the timing of it all didn't work out well for her because a few weeks after she was rumored to be dating actor Jonathan Majors, he was arrested for DV and putting paws on his ex, a woman named Grace. She went public with Jonathan Majors during the public trial, and well, let's just say that she looks pretty bad when the details of the DV case were made public. Jonathan's arrest in March 2023 sent the internet into a frenzy. The Black community was buzzing because Jonathan was the poster child for positivity and love. Seriously, who could have imagined him caught up in something like that? The news of his alleged involvement in the DV was shocking, to say the least. He did the wise thing and got a lawyer right away, and she released a statement on his behalf. She said, Jonathan Majors is completely innocent and is probably the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. We are quickly gathering and presenting evidence to the district attorney with the expectation that all charges will be dropped imminently. This evidence includes video footage from the vehicle where this episode took place, witness testimony from the driver and others who both saw and heard the episode, and most importantly, 2 written statements from the woman recanting these allegations. She continued, all the evidence proves that Mr. Majors is entirely innocent and did not assault her whatsoever. Unfortunately, this incident came about because this woman was having an emotional crisis, for which she was taken to a hospital yesterday. The NYPD is required to make an arrest in these situations, and this is the only reason Mr. Majors was arrested. We expect these charges to be dropped soon. Unfortunately, Jonathan's public image took a nosedive, and he was dropped like a hot potato by almost everyone he worked with, including his talent management agency. Marvel didn't immediately drop him, but it was clear that they were on the fence, just waiting for the verdict. But Meagan was ride or die, and she didn't care about the gossip. She was determined to stand by her man. Rumors even started flying that they had secretly tied the knot after Jonathan referred to her as the missus.
I'm just happy to be here, and I love y'all. So, baby, you want to say anything? I put you on the spot.
Y'all heard the missus, so that's what it is.
Meagan also supported him during his court appearances, and they were often spotted hand in hand, going to or leaving court. Again, she caught a lot of backlash for standing by Jonathan, knowing the crimes that he was accused of, and people were coming for her left and right. The trial lasted for 2 weeks, and there were high hopes that Jonathan would be found not guilty. There was this video that was released in court that showed Jonathan running away from Grace after they had had a fight in the car. But on the other hand, there was this text message that kind of hinted that Jonathan did put his hands on Grace. In the text, he said, I fear you have no perspective of what could happen if you go to the hospital. They will ask you questions, and as I don't think you actually protect us, it could lead to an investigation, even if you do lie and they suspect something. Grace then replied, I will tell the doctor I bumped my head if I go. I'm going to give it one more day, but I can't sleep and I need some stronger painkillers. That's all. Why would I want to tell them what really happened when it's clear I want to be with you? I feel like you want to be together, as in to not embarrass yourself for everything you've said to your friends and family. Jonathan said, last night I considered taking myself out versus coming home. You said you needed love last night, and I put my feelings aside and tried to give you that. I need love too. Or maybe I'm such a monster and horrible man that I don't deserve it and should just kill myself. This way of existence is miserable. He was found guilty, and the Manhattan District Attorney also released a statement saying, the evidence presented throughout this trial illustrated a cycle of psychological and emotional abuse and escalating patterns of coercion far too common across the many intimate partner cases we see each and every day. Today, a jury determined that pattern of abuse and coercion culminated with Mr. Majors and her his girlfriend. Everyone thought that this would make Meagan leave Jonathan, but she still stood 10 toes behind her man, and it looked like she had her reason. See, while fans were dragging Jonathan, he was helping Meagan get out of the dark place that she was in because of her divorce. They reportedly started off as good friends, and things slowly got romantic between them. However, she recently revealed that not everybody saw it that way because most of her friends advised her not to jump into a relationship with him until it was all cleared up.
Did any friends advise you, like, he's in the middle of legal troubles, why don't you wait a beat? Why don't you wait to see how everything kind of shakes out?
Yeah, every friend advised me.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, one thing I know is I can always look myself in the mirror when I trust my spirit, when I trust God, when I ask God, and when I, move to the beat of my own drum. I can always look and say, okay, I'm proud of that. No matter whatever happens, I have peace in my heart and I have harmony in my heart. And it's only when I do something based on someone else saying, well, I think you should do this. And I take everyone I love's opinion and advice into account for sure. But at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to live my life, and I'm the one who has to, get to heaven one day prayerfully and give God an account of what I did. And so I want to be responsible for the choices that I make. And I also want to live the life that I want to live.
But she didn't listen because she knew her heart, and she chose to listen to it. And so far, so good, because she and Jonathan are still going strong. However, he's not the only one who helped her turn her life around. She also credits Tyler Perry for being the first person in her entire career to truly pay her what she deserved.
You said that Tyler Perry was the first person, I think I've got this right, who paid you what you were worth.
Yeah.
That's a huge statement.
You've been doing this for
over 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about what that realization
It's so crazy because I actually cried. Because what I love about Tyler is not only is he an angel, not only is he a genius, not only is he unapologetic as a leader, but he also makes you feel valued and seen and appreciated. And he goes out of his way to do that. And I think about, how people pay it forward. And I don't know if anyone paid it forward to him, but he most certainly pays it forward to everyone else.
Oh, God,
Well,
how
you
amazing
cried
about
when you
this.
found that out.
Yeah,
Wow.
because he was like, you deserve this. Because I was already thinking in my head, what I was going to ask. And I was like, oh, is this too much? Then, and I was talking to Jay, and he was just like, no. Absolutely not. And I was like, I don't want to lose the job, because I come from that generation where you're working in the 90s and 2000s. When women ask for something, you are perceived to be a certain kind of way.
Yes.
Or when you show up a certain way, or when you're assertive, you're perceived to be a certain kind of way.
Wow.
So me even asking, I was like,
and that's so interesting that women, that we still feel that way.
It's
I think a
crazy.
lot of us feel that way in 2024.
Yeah, now even.
But that's what I love about Tyler, because he was like, no, he was like, I was already going to give that to you. He was like, that was already what I was thinking.
That is what you're worth.
You were like, thank you.
Oh my God. And then I started crying.
The interesting thing is that Tyler has been accused in the past of not paying people what they're worth. I mean, y'all remember that entire drama with him, Monique, and Oprah, where he and Oprah refused to pay Monique a fair wage, and when she refused to work for free, they went over and beyond to blackball her. Monique also exposed Tyler for spreading fake rumors about her, so it's been sketchy for a while. But with Meagan revealing that he paid her well, it looks like Tyler is a changed man who no longer blacklists black women for asking for a fair wage. Fans commented, Tyler gonna make sure his people straight. Them wigs gonna look crazy, but your pocket's good. I kinda wish people would leave Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors alone. Those are two adults who are choosing each other. Whatever the reason, whether it lasts or not, that's their life to live. Meagan and Jonathan make a great couple. I hope the media shows us more black love. And personally, I think she did good. Jonathan probably felt like he had the weight of the world resting on his shoulders, and Meagan was there for him. She helped him through probably the roughest time in his life, spread positivity. But how do y'all feel about Meagan's situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.